Hey guys, today we're talking carnivore diet versus the keto diet. What's the difference and which one's better? Coming up next. Okay guys, before we get started, be a Keto Maverick by subscribing to my channel. Also check down below in the description and grab yourself a free copy of a keto cookbook that I'm giving away to my subscribers. Okay, so let's get started into this. The carnivore diet and the keto diet obviously the keto diet is extremely popular, and the carnivore diet continue to gain steam, okay? Real quick, I have not done the carnivore diet, but I'm definitely considering just trying it out for like a week or two, and if I do that, I'll definitely provide feedback on the channel here, okay? So keto diet is my main diet that I believe is the best diet to be on. So anyway, let's get into the difference here. The carnivore diet is zero carb, okay? Now there is different versions of this, but I'm just going to talk about the main version. Carnivore diet, zero carb, animal kingdom only. Okay, that's where your foods are going to come from. Keto is 20 to 50 grams of carb depending. And you're going to have some different food groups to choose from, and definitely including veggies and actually a few fruits. Okay, so let's get into the breakdown of the carnivore diet here and why you may want to try that, or may be for you, or why it may not be, right? So what's good about it is it's good for your digestive system. So like if you have like digestive issues where maybe you're struggling, it could be something you're eating in some of the other diets like the American diet or even the keto diet where you're taking in some seeds, maybe some dairy. Some of those things could be causing you even some vegetables like kale. Some of that could be causing you, GI issues or issues with your stomach, digestive systems. So this is, what I've heard is a lot of people say this is giving them a reset button, and then you can kind of start to add in different foods and see like what's causing you issues, right? So since you're doing no carbs and you're only doing animal, from the animal kingdom, you're basically just doing meat and eggs, very little of anything else. You shouldn't have any issues there with your digestive system. Now the negative would be you're going to have basically it's very low in vitamin C, and also I don't know if you can see, I probably stepping in front of this, but no phytonutrients that you get from your vegetables. So that would be some of the things that you're going to be lacking with the carnivore diet. Okay, so now here's the breakdown on it. It's the food pyramid. You're basically going to be the base of it's cattle, lamb, goat, antelope, elk, deer, those types of meat. I mean, most people are probably just going to be doing the cattle, right? So beef, hamburger, steaks, stuff like that. Obviously, some of the other meats as well if you have those. And then you're going to step up to pork, chicken, duck, fish. And then in that same category would be your eggs, okay? Just a little bit higher up on your food pyramid. Now, the very top would be, which is you're going to see a lot in the bottom of keto, is going to be your lard, your ghee, hard cheese, and your cream is at the very top of the food pyramid on that. So low dairy and animal fats at the top, okay? So all your protein, so it's mainly high protein, all right? So you're be taking in a lot of protein. Now with the keto, again, you're going to start out, it's more 70% fats, right? So your base is going to be your oils, your olive oil, your butter, your fattier fish. And I mean, most people are also going to say your meats, like your hamburger, your 80-20 ground beef, your steaks, your fattier steaks. You can still put those down here, but you do have to be careful with your protein intake because it only needs to be around 25 to 35%. So if you're taking in too much protein, you could still be spiking insulin where you would not with the fats. Okay, so that's why it's more the second level, and then your cheese, and then your very top level. If you see here, carbs are your 5% on your keto diet, right? Well, a lot of people just say, obviously your veggies and anything else you're taking in, like any of the things you're making as far as recipes or fat bombs, stuff like that. Some of the extra like dirtier keto stuff or lazy keto that you're taking in needs to be up here. However, a lot of people worry about veggies and as long as you're eating the lower carb veggies, which is like broccoli, spinach, cauliflower, those types of things, you're going to eat however many you want. Like people kind of start like, I don't know if I'm having too much carbs, they're measuring out their veggies, stuff like that. And reality is you need as many veggies as you can eat You're not going to eat too much on the keto diet, and you're going to be healthier as long as you don't have any stomach issues with it or anything like that. So lots of salads, lots of cauliflower, and lots of broccoli. It's not going to affect you losing weight on the keto diet. It's just not. Like, I think everyone overthinks that. Most of us are not getting enough veggies, okay? So that's pretty much the difference. I'd love to hear, like, if you guys, like, if you've done the carnivore diet especially, I'd love to hear about that. Or if you've done both, that'd be awesome. Love to hear feedback on that and like the differences that you've experienced on that. As far as which diet's better, I think it's really a choice, right? So everybody's a little bit different. I believe the keto diet is definitely the best diet as far as getting all your the minerals, the vitamins, all the nutrition you can get from this, right? This diet you're going to be lacking unless you're. I think I seen a Dr. Berg video, which I watch the channel a lot. I don't know if if you have not checked that out. He was talking about some of the like organ meats that would maybe help that nutrition where you could get if you were on this diet. But I think this again, I've seen some people talk about how it's helped them reset like their body, right? So I think it's a matter of like, hey, if you're someone who's having a lot of issues, then maybe it's something you could try. Obviously, you always got to talk to a doctor. Okay, guys, that's it. Just a simple video, just kind of explaining the difference between the two hot diets going currently, okay? So if you have anything to add, or if you've been on these diets or tried either one or both, please comment below. I'd love to hear feedback on that. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.